Alright, so home studios, why they're important, why you might want one, especially if you're getting involved in social media influencing, content creation, or you own a small business in photography or filmmaking. I'm going to share with you my experiences I've had over the past 3.5 years with my home studio process, coming right up. Hey everyone, Alexander, Jawfoxphotography.com. I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm back with a new video for the week talking home studios, or why have a home studio. Well, one, it gives you the ability to constantly create. I don't have to drive 20 minutes down the road. I can just step in my garage and easily create. Two, it gives me the ability to remain consistent in my style and my body of work, ultimately building a brand, which is what people hire you for, your brand, your look, your style. And another obvious consideration is just being able to control your environment, control your lighting, control your look. Whether you're doing product photography or doing photography for clients or models, you can easily control the style and look within the studio rather than the location. It's about to be really hot here in Richmond, Virginia. If I'm doing a client's headshot out of a park somewhere in a really nice, beautiful backdrop that he's just sweating like crazy, the shoot's a bust. So being able to shoot in the studio gives me a lot of different creative and professional capabilities that I wouldn't have otherwise. So studio setup process, as you can see, I'm here in my garage. Now keep in mind, when I say studio, it doesn't have to be the traditional setup that we think, like backdrop and lighting and all that. It can literally be your living room. If you're a content creator or an influencer and you're, say, creating a YouTube channel or you're an ambassador for a certain brand, just using your living room can be a very nice backdrop. And by definition, that would be, in that case, your studio.
Right, so as I mentioned, a studio can be anywhere. Part of that is also having the creative space, the creative outlet to build that creative energy, getting away from all distractions and just having some place you can call your own to help get you in that creative mindset if you are creative. Check out the studio where I do the actual bulk of the work, the creative process and the client work. I'll quickly show you some of the features that I have here. Starting with the floor mats, got at a hardware store. It just helps when you're dealing with props. We built this studio wall, partly because I was rolling through a lot of paper rolls, a lot of different backdrops. Cloth backdrops get dirty over time and you have to maintain them. Paper backdrops will get wrinkled over time and you just have to buy another roll. So if you have an open space, and like an open wall, whether it's in a basement or a spare bedroom, consider just using the wall as a backdrop. You can paint it a different color, you can thumbtack poster boards or sheets to it and really get a solid looking backdrop or the look that you're going for. The ability to open this up, essentially tripling the studio space or the backdrop space. This has really enabled me, especially as a filmmaker, to do film podcasts out of here. I've even filmed music videos, product promos, promotional videos, just in this small space. But because I've had these little wings that open out, it really triples my ability to utilize this space. So let me show you quickly, assuming that I had no home studio like this, let me just show you a quick option that you can use. For not a whole lot of money, you can get a piece of foam core, or get a sheet, or get a roll of paper, get a backdrop stand on Amazon for like $50. I think I got this piece of foam core for $40 and I just painted it. The cool thing about foam core is you can paint it, reuse it, and it's fairly sturdy. It doesn't get wrinkles in it like paper does, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate when I have that wrinkly paper backdrop. I just like using something that I can reuse or repaint. I go with foam core, which might not be ideal if you're living in a smaller floor plan. So if that's the case, just go to an art store and get a couple pieces of smaller foam board, like poster board. And those you can get some stands for it and just clamp them down and use it, especially if you're just doing the talking head sort of thing for like a YouTube channel. And those work great as well. Okay, so in summary, for not a whole lot of money and effort, you can have a home studio, whether it's something you want to do as a hobby or even do some professional work out of your home. I encourage you to pick up a camera or to make a little home studio in an effort to just see where it might take you. I hope this video has been helpful. I know it's been kind of generic and kind of broad, but if you have specific questions how I've set up or built the studio, feel free to reach out to me. I'm planning on making more videos about the equipment that I use particularly. So stay tuned and I'll catch you next time.